Hi and welcome to Online Appliance Tech. Today we're going to go over the Samsung Hub. We're going to show you how to activate the service mode, error history, self-diagnostic, activate error codes, also voltage checks, force compressor, force defrost, and the meaning of the red LED light on the main board. So the first step is go to the fridge manager. Once you press this, you'll go to the display. You'll press AB, AB, AB within 3 seconds. Here is an example. So you press AB, 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 AB. So here you can see I'm in engineer mode. Then you'll press the fridge function test. So once button is pressed, you'll see here at the bottom of your display, this is a list of functions to activate different parts of the hub to check and pull up error codes. The first tab is System Information, which I would not mess with that one. The next tab is Load Status, we will go over that one. And the next one is Self-Diagnostic, which is one we will go over. And the next one is Error History. And the next one is Model Action, I would not touch that one. And the next one is Force Run, this is where you force the compressor and so forth. And the last one is, well, not the last one, the next one is refrigerator option, wouldn't mess with that one. And the last one is energy information, which I wouldn't mess with that one either. So let's get started. So the first thing I do when I go to a job, on any job, I like to pull up the error history. So hit error history. If you can't see it good here, here's a picture of where the button would be. So as you'll see, once you press it, you'll pull up on the display a list of error history. These are not active, they're just history. And you can see if you have any type of pattern, and then you'll know exactly what error code to check and so forth. Coming up next is Self-Diagnosis Mode. In this mode, you'll be able to pull up any active error codes and then move forward to the error code list. So right here you'll see the tab Self-Diagnosis. So we'll hit this tab, and then once you hit the tab, you'll see the active error code right here. So you can go to or refer to the diagnosis list at the end of the video. And if you understand how to use a multimeter, you can actually check power output from the main board to see if it's the main board or the fan itself. So say if you get an error code and you find how to check the voltage from this list, you can just click this. Let me give you an example. We'll hit the fan tests for voltage. So as you can see here, it's CN32 on pin 9 and 10. It should get 7 to 12 DC volts. So if I get no power output, that tells me I have a bad board. If I do receive the power, that means I have a bad fan, just to give you an example. So the next tab is called Load Status. So at this time, the unit will figure out what's running and what's not and display it for you. So let's show you how to activate. So you'll hit Load Status. Here's a better picture. So once you hit this Load Status button, then the next part, it shows a list of what's active at the moment. So as you can see here, it says fridge fan high, the ambient temperature. It says full of ice, I guess the ice bin is full, and the French heater is on. So this is a good test to kind of see what should be working, but obviously if it's not working at the moment, that means you have to dig deeper into the problem. The next part is force run mode. You can activate the compressor, fans, and so forth to see if they're turning on, and also do voltage checks if you'd like from the main control board. Tap the force run button to get started, as you can see here. As it states here, to run the compressor manually, press the force button on the list. All test functions will be canceled by hitting the test cancel button, which is on the top. So the first FF that's displayed, its operation time is 24 hours. The freezer fan is a continuous operation. The refrigerator fan is controlled by the temperature sensor. The CV fan, the flex zone, is a continuous operation, and all 3 valves are open. Okay, the FFR is a 24-hour operation. The fans run every one of them, the freezer, the refrigerator, and the flex zone. The freezer valve is off, so it will not be cooling. The refrigerator valve is open, which it will be cooling, and the CV valve will be off. Okay, so the FFF is a 24-hour operation. The freezer fan is operated or turned on, I would say. The refrigerator fan is working. The flex zone fan is also on. The freezer valve is on. the refrigerator valve is off, and the CV valve is off. Okay, FFC, this is a 24-hour operation. The freezer fan is on, the refrigerator fan is on, and the CV fan is on. The fresh food valve is off. The freezer valve is turned off. In other words, Freon is not going towards it or to it. And then the CV valve is on. So that's the path. So here's another great test. If you're a technician or you're comfortable and understand how to use a multimeter, you can activate one of these test modes. And at this point, you can go to the back, since you know exactly what should be operating and so forth. So say if you have a freezer that's really not cooling that well, but yet you don't feel or hear the fan, you can activate this test load and then go to the main control board to see if you are getting the correct power. So just see as an example, right here we would check this and we should get 7 to 12 volts. So if we do not get that voltage, obviously we have a main control board problem, and if we do, that means it's the fan itself. Okay, up next is force defrost. So it's pretty simple. On this list of options, you just hit the defrost tab. So once you hit this defrost tab, all the heaters will be activated, and the refrigerator will start to make a beeping sound. Okay, the next part of the video is a list of error codes. So say if you have an error code and you don't really understand the meaning or where the part is located, this would be good for you. Okay, so the next part of the video is the red LED light that blinks on the main control board. This does correspond with the start and compressor failures. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and please like and subscribe for more future tips and videos, and have a good day.